Are you ready for the 2022 NTT IndyCar season? Let's get things rolling here in St. Pete with a second-year driver on the pole. Mclaughlin leads them to green. Power has clustered, and he's gone back to third. He's being challenged by VK. It's Mclaughlin. Herder coming up the outside in that yellow and black car, looking for the inside for turn 2.
Hello IndyCar fans! Welcome to Formula Pun Racer. Today is February 28th, 2022. Before I give my review on the first IndyCar race, which occurred the other day in St. Petersburg, Florida, I like to wish the greatest racing legend of all time, Mario Andretti, a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mario! And in addition, I like to sing a song which I feel tempted to, which mixes Sesame Street with the Indianapolis 500. Seems fitting because Sesame Street premiered the same year you, Mario Andretti, won the Indianapolis 500 in 1969. And how do I mush the term Sesame Street and the Indianapolis 500 together? With a tune that goes like this. Let's see how we do it, shall we? Oh, I'm sure you're gonna like this, Mario, and here's how it goes. Oh, who are the drivers in the 500? Indy 500. Indy 500, say, who are the drivers in the 500? The drivers you see at each race. Like I said before, if we're going to talk about the IndyCar drivers of the world, as well as wishing Mario Andretti a happy birthday, I'm sure a perfect verse is in order with something that goes like this. Hey, leave that verse for me, Aaron! Oh, okay, Aaron, you take it away. Let's hear from my doppelganger here what he has to say about this. Thank you, Aaron. Now here's what I have to say about Mario. Well, Mario is a racing legend. He's won everything you can imagine. NASCAR, sports car, F1, Indy, yes. That's quite a record, I'll confess. Because Andretti is a legend of the 500. Indy 500. He's won the 500, yeah, Andretti is a legend of the 500. A driver you see at each race. In any case, you may think that was a wonderful verse, but who else have I in mind to wrap up this song? Oh, I would say last year's Indy winner from Brazil, who on a number of occasions would star on Dancing with the Stars on ABC, and would do pretty well at it, as well as win his 4th Indy 500 last year. I'm talking about the one and only Helio Castroneves, and I think I'll let my second doppelganger down there sing it away for us. Aaron, would you come out of hiding for us? Thank you, Aaron, for letting me be your second doppelganger. Castroneves loves to dance with big stars, in addition to driving Indy cars. By doing both it makes a lot of sense, for when he wins he climbs the fence. Because Helio's a winner of the 500, Indy 500, he's won the 500. And Mario is a legend of the 500. They're the drivers so divine as they streak across the line. They're the drivers you see at each race. Thank you. All right, settle down. I didn't think I'd get that much praise for wishing Mario Andretti a happy birthday, as well as adding Helio Castroneves to my song, but I say thank you all. Now to get on with my review of the St. Pete GP, which occurred back on the 27th of February, the day before Mario Andretti turned 82. I can say that from the start, the two Penske boys of Scott Mclaughlin of New Zealand and his Australian teammate Will Power started first and second, and with Colton Herta starting third for Andretti Autosport, it was one to remember, as from the start, Scott Mclaughlin zipped into the lead going the first corner, although Will Power didn't have much grip, so he lost some momentum, letting Colton Herta slide into second. From the start, it was a green flag race all the way. There was a lot of jostling for position, especially between AJ Foyt teammates Tatiana Calderon of Colombia and her Canadian teammate Dalton Kellett, shown here.
Dalton Kellett in that turquoise and black
These two are teammates.
Oh.
AJ Foyt teammates, and Calderon puts it on the high side and holds the position. Look at this.
Need a big repair.
Kellett back on Calderon. Calderon with the over-under. So teammates they might be, but absolutely no teamwork here.
Felicidad, Tatiana, on making that daredevil move on your teammate, Dalton Kellett. With you and Kyle Kirkwood, your other teammate, having the same sponsor, Rocket that is, it was really cool to see you rocket around your teammate just like that. By the way, when I said the St. Petersburg Grand Prix was green all the way, my mistake. On lap 25, there was one caution, and it's all unfortunately because of Dale Coyne race driver David Malakas, the rookie, who is last year's Indy Lights runner-up. Going into one of the sharp corners, he unfortunately stepped out of the racing line and couldn't control the car, and David met the Goliath of racetrack walls.
What happened here? I'm guessing he's off in the marbles. James, you just talked about the excessive marble buildup, that spent rubber. Malukas got high in that chicane, that fast chicane. Not sure how he got high, but as soon as he did, lost all tractions. The exact same crash we saw from Alexander Rossi here. I think that was last
When
year.
the race went back to green, there were no more cautions for the rest of the race, and Scott Mclaughlin led the most laps of the race, but with 13 laps to go, last year's IndyCar champion Alex Palou was hot on his heels, and it looked like he could catch him, but with the fact that there were only 13 laps left, Scott Mclaughlin just barely hung on to take his first IndyCar race win ever. It is the second year in a row in IndyCar racing that an IndyCar racer takes his first win in the first race of the season. Congratulations, Scott Mclaughlin. You just proved that the Team Penske is mightier than the sword.
Careful there.
Well, I'm sure we can imagine Scott Mclaughlin was over the moon for his first IndyCar win, but I didn't think he'd fall that hard from it as a result. At least he didn't fall from grace, but fell right into grace as a result. Well, congrats to Scott Mclaughlin, I'm sure, for taking your first IndyCar win. I can't say I'm a fan of the team you drive for, so congrats as a driver, but to the team I say boo, and to all Penske fans who are, well, more like anti-Penske fans like you and me, another pie in the face for us all awaits.
Where's Marcus?
Marcus Ericsson, he finished 9th in the race. As for Team Penske winning the first IndyCar race of the season, coincidentally enough, 1 week earlier on the 20th of February, Team Penske in the NASCAR world won the first race of the season, the Daytona 500. Their driver, Austin Cindric. His dad is Tim Cindric, who in turn is the president of Team Penske. And more importantly, February 20th, perfectly enough, is Roger Penske's 85th birthday. So I'd like to also say, happy belated birthday, Mr. Roger Penske. Congratulations on your Daytona 500 victory, as well as your St. Pete GP victory as well. Let's see what happens in the future. But to get into other racing news, to transition to F1 news, it has been said that as a result of the recent friction between Ukraine and Russia, that Team Haas has gotten rid of their sponsor Uralkali, which is Russian-based, and has sidelined one of their drivers, Nikita Mazepin, from being from Russia. So, who might replace him if they have to? It is most likely that Pietro Fittipaldi will take over the reins and be Mick Schumacher's teammate. For the moment, though, Team Haas has no sponsor, so they're going to be having their hands full in trying to find a new one. Also, the Russian GP at this point has been cancelled, so that's a bummer for those who are looking to see the cars race in Sochi. Even Sebastian Vettel tops agreed that this was not ideal to do. Well, let's just hope things settle down soon enough, because it's sad that this is happening, and I sympathize for all the innocent people in this unnecessary conflict. But more importantly, in NASCAR news, while Kyle Larson just won the latest race in California, there have been circulatory rumors that he might try his hand at the Indianapolis 500. Not this year, though, but his team owner, Rick Hendrick, is all in favor of the idea. That would be interesting to see. Team Hendrick sponsoring an Indy car with Kyle Larson at the wheel. Kyle is definitely interested in racing the Indy 500, but he's not ready to do it just yet. But let's see how the reigning NASCAR champion will be up to the task in the future in Indy cars. Here's hoping it comes real soon. But more importantly, now that I mentioned a happy birthday to Mario Andretti, above all, a week or two ago, he just dropped a big bomb of news all over the racing community. It is said that his son, Michael Andretti, the president of Andretti Autosport, is hoping to expand his team empire into Formula One. What? Michael Andretti hopes to create his team in F1 by 2024 and calling it Andretti Global. Who will drive the cars and what will their sponsors be? That's to be decided. Colton Herta is a potential possibility as a driver, but I wouldn't count on him too much. As for what engine supplies, it is said that with some support from the French team Alpine, that Andretti will have Renault engines. Sacre bleu! Who would have thought? And I would have thought Ferrari would have been more fitting for the Italian-American, but I guess you get what you pay for. Well, anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channels. The next rounds of F1 and IndyCar start March 20th. For IndyCar, it's right here in Texas. On that same day, the debut 2022 race for F1 starts here in Bahrain. Once again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos and to my channel. And I hope you enjoy what comes your way soon. Get ready for the green flag to fly in Texas and get yourself some Texas toast for the occasion. And let's see what the new 2022 cars in F1 can do in Bahrain. Will the drivers use their Bahrains to be the best? Let's find out. See you next time. I'm Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders. And once again, Mario Andretti, happy birthday.